Here's 5 things that women don't want you to know. Bro, I'm putting myself on the line. So pay attention because the truth is they really, really do not want you to know these things about them. And what it does is it kind of puts them down here and it gives you an advantage. Make sure you stick around because the last one is going to be the one that's going to help you probably the most. Dude, the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because this knowledge changed my life. It literally did. You have to understand that the first step in learning is unlearning all of the shit, all of the lies, all of the BS that's been told to you. And so if you want to be good with women, if you want to have good relationships with women, these truths are essential for you to understand. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. The first truth is that women are hypergamous. Now, what does that even mean? Their sexual strategy, their strategy for winning in life and in relationships is to look out for the best possible mate that they can find. This makes sense, doesn't it? If a woman wants to have good offspring, she's not going to choose a low status man. She's going to choose the best possible option for her. But what this also says is that subconsciously, women are constantly searching to see if you are the best option for them. Which means that as a man, you need to continue to develop yourself and get to the place where you are consistently her best option. She looks around, she doesn't see anybody that's better for her than you. The easiest way to take advantage of this is to just be on self-improvement. Because women are born, men are made. You have to develop into the type of person that cannot be denied. The type of person that she looks to you and really sees that she can't do better than you. She wants you to be alpha. And alpha, it has a lot of taboo nowadays because you think of, oh, Andrew Tate, alpha male. It's like, no, 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 no. Alpha is just a mindset. It's a mindset that you are going to improve, that you are going to be better. And this means better in all areas of life. Physically, you're going to be stronger. And this one is extremely important because biologically, women are attracted to men who have this V taper. And I'll show you a picture right here. But women want the guy that has good genes because that means she's passing that on to her children. That means her children have the best chances of survival. Women, according to men, are valuable when they have this, you know what I'm talking about, right? This hourglass figure. To a man, that shows that a woman is highly reproductive. Women look to men for their survival value. Men look to women for their reproductive value. This is not to say that all the other things about a human being are not important. But why are men instantly attracted when they see a girl with big hips? Survival versus reproductive value. As men, we value a woman based on how she looks first. But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the most important thing to us. It's just what we see first. And women value a man based on what can they do to make sure that I survive this life. Women are hypergamous, meaning that they date above, which conversely means that men date below. If you're a man, you're always going to date a woman that's somewhat below you. And this doesn't mean that, oh, this person's more valuable, this person's less valuable. It just means that if we were to plot people on a chart and a man was a 9, he's probably going to go for a girl that's a 7.5 to an 8. The reason is that's what makes the most sense. Because if a woman is hypergamous, she's constantly looking to see who is my best option, who is going to give me the best chances of surviving this life. So what you need to do to take advantage of this is be the alpha. Be her best option. Be on self-improvement. Continue to develop yourself. You're not developing yourself for her. You're developing yourself for you. But what's going to happen as a result is she's going to be significantly more attracted to you. Which brings me to my next point. Women are not special, but they want you to think that they are. Have you noticed all of the things that women do to maintain their appearance, to maintain this illusion that they are perfect? Makeup, eyelashes extensions, going to the gym, getting fake tits, getting a BBL. They go so far to make sure that you think that they have this special nature, because the truth is they are not special. But here's another truth. Women are beautiful and extremely special human beings. But you cannot appreciate their special nature until you realize that they aren't special. They're not different. Women shit, women fart, but they will hide all of these flaws from you. The other day, I was walking into the gym, and as I'm walking, I hear this old lady. She just lets it out, dude. She's like, like, she farted, and it just sounded so crazy to me. I was like, is this real? But here's the thing, she's old and she doesn't care. She's already gone through life. She doesn't need to pretend that she's special. But then as I go into the gym, I see this beautiful young girl at the front desk. Completely different aura, completely different energy. This girl is not married. This girl does not have children. She hasn't secured her future. So she's going to act as though she's extremely special. But you need to understand that you are him. You are their best option. You're the one that's ultimately going to be paying for the bills. You're the one that's going to be protecting them if something goes wrong. You're the one that's going to be providing them the lifestyle. You're the one that's going to be paying for the flights. You're the one that's going to be taking care of them financially for the rest of your life. So who's really special here? Is it the person that puts on a facade, puts on a mask to hide the fact that they are just as normal as you? Or is it you, the one that has to work, the one that has to grind, the one that has to develop into the person that he becomes? You have to understand that you are him, they are them. What they're going to do is they're going to give you this facade that they are better, that they are special. I once met this girl that would change her hair every week. And I was like, why would a girl ever change her hair every week? That is such a hassle. But they're constantly surprising you. It's really a beautiful thing once you've accepted that they're not special first. And you have to go through that. You can't treat them like they are better than you. Because the truth is, you are their way out of this life of mediocrity. Which brings me to my next point. They want you to be dangerous. It actually makes them feel safe around you. If a man cannot protect himself, how is he going to protect her? So they'll never tell you this, but deep down inside, the guy that has the gun, the guy that has the motorcycle, the guy that fights, that is what she wants. Now, we're not in the business of harming women. We don't hit women. Women are to be protected, and that is why we become strong. We become strong so that we can protect them in the face of danger. If anything tries to happen, she needs to know that she can count on you. And so when you tell her, hey, I fight, hey, I've been doing boxing, she will be more attracted to you. You've just proven that you can protect her. You've just proven that what you are doing is going to make her safe. So she needs to know that you can be dangerous if a situation arises. If somebody comes in the house and tries to rob you, you're the one that's putting your life on the line. So do you see now how valuable you are? You are everything to her. Without you, she cannot survive in this life. And that's why it's your job to become as strong and capable of a man as you can be. And not for her, for you. The next thing that women don't want you to know is that they want your attention, but they don't want you to give it to them. At least, not too much. This one is interesting because when I grew up, I always thought that women really wanted to see me all the time. Women needed to know that I was into them. And so I would constantly be texting these girls. Sometimes when they wouldn't respond, Hey, did I say something to make you mad? Oh, fuck. Constantly trying to appease these women as though my job, my aim in life is to make them happy. They say happy wife, happy life. Bro, that's BS. Get it out of your mind. It's programming. It's conditioning you to do everything in your power to make these girls happy. The truth is, you being on your purpose, you living the best kind of life that you can live, is what's going to ultimately make her happy. You should never live your life with a focus on women. They should just be a complement to your life. And why don't they want you to know this? Because women need attention, but not from you. Do not be the man that focuses on getting women. Don't be the man that focuses on giving his attention to her because she will secretly be repulsed by you. You should focus on you. You should focus on your purpose. You should focus on what is my gift to give back to the world. If your focus is on improving yourself, she's going to be chasing after your attention while you're focused on your higher vision in this life, which is, how can I give back? How can I be the best version of me so that this world can experience my gift? Never let a woman be the focus of your life. They will tell you that they want a guy that's obsessed with them. Meanwhile, the guy that's sleeping with her, the guy that's piping her right now, texts her 2 times a day. Hey, wanna meet? Yeah, meet me here. Don't be the guy that falls for the trap. Because it's painful to be in a situation where you're just giving women your attention and, bro, I know it's not your fault that you're like this. Because there's literally so much bad messaging out there. There's so much negative information. And women will constantly tell you that it should be like this. The reality is they respond to the exact opposite. Always pay attention to how they act. Don't pay attention to what they say. And now, I saved this one for the end. This one is going to help you quite a bit. And part of the reason I saved it for the end is because it's the most extreme. I know most people have clicked off by now. Here's the 5th point. Women can be extremely sexual with you, but only if you are the right man. And what kind of man are they looking for? The alpha. Strong, dominant, virtuous man. I once had a girl that I had slept with, and this one actually took me a while to sleep with her. I don't think I've ever waited this long. But she lived in a different country, so the progression was slower than usual. She would come visit, and then she would go back to her country, and then I would go to Kenya, and then all of a sudden this girl's in Kenya now. I'm like, what the? And then I come back to America, and then she visits me back in America again. So this didn't progress as fast as it usually does for me. If I'm being honest with you, most times, on average, I've slept with the girl by the 2nd date. I don't even like to do it on the first, to be honest with you, because it doesn't really make the girl feel good. But by the 2nd date, if you are him, which you are, just know that it's possible. And I can get into the strategy in another video. But women will be extremely sexual for you if you are the right kind of man for them. And the right kind of man is a strong, capable, competent man. And so with this girl, I finally cracked after what felt like so long. It was maybe 6 months from the time I met her to the time I hit. And part of the reason I told you it took so long is because she lived in a different country. But after I did, this one situation happened with this girl where we went out, we just did a bowling thing with a group of people. And I was gonna go drop her off at the place where she was staying. And then, as I'm about to go to the house and I'm about to turn on the street, she's like, ooh, I don't want to go home right now. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she says, you know, I don't want to go home. Girls will speak indirectly at first. And so I'm like, okay, so what would you rather do? And I want her to be direct. I want her to just tell me what she wants, even though I know. And so she tells me what she wants. And I pull over the car and I'm like, I can't do that right now. I have things to do tomorrow. The girl starts to beg. Please, please, please. She is literally begging me to fuck her. Things start to change for you when you start to develop yourself into the kind of person that a girl would actually want. And it's not even about being the kind of person that a girl would want, the kind of person that a girl would lust after. It's about being the best version of yourself because that gives you confidence. And girls won't tell you that at that time, during a certain part of the month, she really, really wants you. But she doesn't want you right now as you are. She wants the best version of you. And if she has to find that in another man, she will. Because that man will give her the best chances of producing kids that will survive in this world. Bro, I was never good with girls. I told you that these books that I recommended will help you. If you want to learn more about this stuff, this is the best book for that. But the truth is, the books are just information and the books just give you ideas. They reset your mental framework so that you can actually succeed in this dating market. You have to go out there and put in the work. You have to develop yourself into the type of man that she wants. And you can do it. Start hitting the gym. That's the simplest way to start, and it will change everything. Jim Rohn says if you can change, everything will change for you. And that's the same way with women. Women won't tell you that leagues aren't real. Because as a man, they want you to think that you don't deserve certain women. You can have any girl you want. If you are confident, you take care of yourself, and you are chasing after your highest version of you. If you are really going after that potential, and you are living it out every day, you will start to notice that everything around you is changing. Girls are looking at you differently. The reason I have to share this with you is because I didn't think it was possible for me to actually be able to attract the woman I wanted. I was in a deep and dark fucking place, bro. A lot of people will say, why would you post a video like that? Telling guys that women are actually like this. And women will really try to deny that some of these things are true. It is in their nature. But you have to understand that a woman is going to preserve what gives her an advantage. And I want you to realize that you actually hold the keys to the kingdom. You hold all of the advantages. And that's why they have to lie to you. That's why they have to wear makeup. That's why the movies have to tell you that at the end of the day, it's not the jerk that gets the girl, it's the nice guy. You've seen Spider-Man, right? Peter Parker? They want you to think that by being lesser than, by being nice, by bending over when she asks you to, eventually you'll get the girl. The truth is, women respond to the men who know their value, who know how much they're worth. So realize now that you have potential, and you haven't even started scratching the surface of how attractive you can actually become, but you have to believe it's possible. You have to believe that you can improve. You have to believe and understand that women are born, men are made. You can develop. You can become better, and you can attract better options into your life. If you got value from this, make sure you hit that subscribe button, bro, because It just gives me that motivation to keep making these videos for you. I'm creating an online men's community. You can join the waitlist. It's the first link in the description. I can't let everybody in, so make sure you answer those questions and let me know why you think you deserve to be in there. All right, brother. Peace.